Hey everybody, welcome back to the Maniac. I just wanted to show you, I do have a video on here of me soaking off my dip powder using the Baggie method, but I wanted to go ahead and update the video and kind of talk you through everything again, just so it's better, I guess. Anyway, so what I have here is a bowl of warm water, and you want the water as warm as you can stand. And then I do have 100% acetone, a nail polish remover. I just got this at Target. That's the one I keep at home. And a Ziploc baggie. Now you want to make sure that you have a freezer bag. So you don't want to use like a sandwich bag or a regular quart size bag. You want it to be a freezer bag because it's going to let less, it's less chance of the water seeping in, and the water actually will make the acetone stop working if it gets inside. So that's why we do this separately, obviously keep them separated. But what I'm doing is basically just warming up the acetone with this warm water. And what that's gonna do is make the acetone actually work faster. And that's why you see this done a lot of the time. So I have filed off pretty much all of the acrylic that I had on there, but I do wanna put a clear base down, and I'm thinking that next week I'll probably end up doing some encapsulating. I'm not sure yet, but I just want to get this off because it is colored acrylic on here, and I forgot to put my clear base down last time. So, you know, we all make mistakes. So now that this has had a chance to kind of warm up in the water here, I'm going to go ahead and put my hand in. Obviously, this one is already done, so that's because it's my dominant hand. Yeah, my dominant hand, so I'm not going to show you that one because it's long and painful to do. It takes so long. So I am going to go ahead and fast forward through this just real quickly, or slide the picture or something like that so you can see kind of just how much time. Because the amount of acrylic I have on my fingers is so little, this is not going to take that long. I'm probably going to leave it in here for maybe 3 minutes. And I know you guys have heard me say before, I hate putting my fingers in acetone, and I avoid doing it at all costs. But again, I forgot to put down my clear base layer. I've gotten down as far as I'm comfortable with because I have really thin, weak, natural nails. So I have to be really careful when filing that I don't overfile my nails. I mean, you shouldn't do it to anyone, but especially because I have very thin natural nails anyway. So with all that said, I'm gonna let this sit for about another probably 2 or 3 minutes, and I'll be right back with you after that to show you what I do next. Okay, so you can already see down here, I don't know if you can see that, is that acetone's really starting to work on that acrylic. So you can see it kind of just coming off. It's like losing its grip. All right, so now that's had a couple minutes, I'm gonna check on it. So I'm not gonna take it out of there quite yet, just in case. I wanna make sure I'm not dripping acetone everywhere. And I'm just gonna take a wipe and just wipe that and see how we are. Oh, pretty much all off there. Okay, so I am going to, pusher's lost under my towel. I was like, where is it? So I'm just gonna real gently make sure that I'm getting everything off of there. And any of this stuff that's left over, I can kind of file back the very last of it when I prep my nails. So just want to make sure that I don't have a bunch left on here. This one's still a little bit thicker. That one looks like I did put a clear base on that one. For some reason, I just forgot on a bunch of my nails to put the clear base down, but okay, so I'm just gonna put it back in there for 1 minute and just let that last little bit come off, and then we'll scrape it and be done. So this acetone is nice and warm, so it's gonna work a lot faster the warmer it is. Please don't put boiling water in here. You only want it as hot as you can stand to touch. So yes, we do wanna warm up the acetone, but we wanna be careful not to burn ourselves. So please be careful. So again, I'm gonna grab my lint-free wipe here. Just gonna make sure I got everything off of there. Give these their last little scrape off where there's some. And again, you want to do this really gently because I'm not trying to like scrape any pieces of my nail off, but just where the acrylic is. So I'm just really lightly press it, and this will it'll kind of stick to the cuticle pusher so that I know that it's all come off. Okay, there we go. All right, so that is all ready to go. Now I can go ahead and prep my nails and get ready for another set on here. So also just real quick, I wanted to remind you guys, when you're working with acetone, please don't pour it down the drain. It can be harmful for the pipes and all that kind of stuff. So when you are ready to dispose of it, basically what I do is I just get a couple extra paper towels and put them in here so it kind of absorbs the acetone. I'm actually probably gonna throw one more in there just to get that last little bit, and then seal it up, and then I will throw it in the trash from there. So that way it's on the paper towel and not going down the drain. So, well, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here on the Mandy Maniac. For those of you who are subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're not, please make sure you subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. As always, I am on Instagram, so come on over and hang out with me there. I do my best to post, although it is a difficult thing for me. But anyway, thank you so much. We'll catch you next time on the Mandy Maniac.